How are we all doing? It is showtime. Yes. It is the geography quiz. It is week 11. How are you all doing on this super sunny Tuesday? The weather is lovely. The sun is shining. I currently make it 28 degrees outside. I hope you are staying safe and doing well. Do say hello. We hope you're doing well. This is Geography HQ. You may notice I forgot to bring up my points board, so I'll be doing it on a nice trusty post-it note tonight. But we do say hi. Hello, a big hello to Iona, who joins us live. I hope everything is going well for you. We are heading into what is our penultimate, well, we are in our penultimate week at the moment, so I hope everyone's doing well. A big hello to Lenny as well. A pleasure to have you here with us this evening. The big quiz news is this is obviously the penultimate week of our term, and it will be the penultimate week of the quiz too. Next Tuesday, we are going to finish with a super final geography quiz live, and we are going to get a number of special guests on and hopefully have a really good quiz. I think it's almost time.
Let's get ready to rumble!
I think it might be time. Let's get ready to rumble. It's Geography Quiz Week 11. Let's go. Let's kick off, I think, with question number 1. Here we go. We are live with question number 1. Name 2 countries that start but do not finish with the letter A. Oh, that is indeed a tricky question. Name 2 countries that start but do not finish with the letter A. So they start with the letter A, but they don't finish with the letter A. You'll be amazed by the number of countries that actually start with A and end with A. There's a huge amount of them. It's a really tricky question. Do we have any correct answers coming in? It's a really tricky one, isn't it? Name 2 countries that start but do not finish with the letter A. Name 2 countries that start but do not finish with the letter A. This is not easy. I can see a lot of you thinking, okay, Armenia, yep, begins with A. Any other countries beginning with A? Andorra. Oh, here we go. The correct answers are coming through. And the first person in on my screen, let me just check. Oh, let's just check. I think the first through on my screen is indeed Jessica Taylor is number 1 and first in. So a big, huge congratulations. And I think it's time for an air horn for Jessica. Let's just see where she got those answers from. That is indeed all of the countries that begin with the letter A. A big hello to Natalie as well, who gave us some guesses. She was just a little bit, those were tricky countries, weren't they? But indeed, it was Afghanistan begins with A and ends with N. And Azerbaijan ends with A and ends with N. Maybe the better question was which countries begin with A and end with N, but that would have been easy, wouldn't it? But the idea that so many countries start with A and end with A, I think that's a good one that you can take to your family and friends when you're doing your socially distanced times in the park or in the gardens. That's certainly a tricky one, isn't it? I bet everyone can think of the A's that end with A, but trying to think of those other ones is certainly tricky. So it's 1-0, and it's Jessica Taylor who starts us off with that fantastic correct answer. So well done, Jessica. Let's move on to question number 2. Here is the flag of a country. Can you name the capital city? Let's play. Name the capital city of the country shown by that flag. So good just learning geography, but being tricked. You've got to learn the flags. Vexillology, isn't it? That was the name that we used before, the study of flags. Do you know what flag that is? It's a tricky one. Very tricky one. Can you name the capital city of the country shown in the flag? These are tricky questions, Mr. Cunningham. He'll take a sip from his mug. Oh, Jessica Taylor's on fire today. It is indeed. Well done, Jessica. You got the correct answer. It is Caracas. Well done. Air horn. Oh, very close, Natalie. You were really close. You were also really close, Lenny. But first in was indeed Jessica, who takes a 2-0 lead this evening. So I think that deserves a huge, that was a really tough question. It was indeed very tough, Mr. Williams. But I thought that was fantastic again by Jessica, who managed to come up with her second correct answer in the row, meaning Jessica Taylor takes a 2-point lead in the week 11 quiz. So well done, and well done again, Imogen. There was lots of correct answers coming in, but again, you got to be first and you got to be quick in order to take that prize. I think it's time to move on to question number 3. Let's do it. Here we are. Oh, now I think we'll go to the nearest 10% on this. The nearest 10%. Mr. Cunningham has made this very, very tricky this evening. What percentage of the River Nile is located in Egypt? And if you don't know your geography that's going on at the moment, really important. Huge conflict over this area. There are so many correct answers coming in. Unbelievably, on my screen, the first correct answer was in very quickly. And it was in, indeed, wow, unbelievable speed there. From I can't believe we're going to say this. It is 3-0 to Jessica Taylor. Drum roll. 3-0 lead. Wow. Oh my goodness. Jessica Taylor has went 3 questions in, and she is the quickest and the fastest. Lots of correct answers coming in there. Well done, Lily Brabin, who was also in with the correct answer. Lenny comes in with the exact answer. Well done, Lenny. But again, not quickest. And I do think, yeah, it is. Well done, Jessica. You're on fire. Well done to all those people who came in with the correct answer. And it is indeed a round of applause for from Mr. Williams, who is one of the biggest regulars at the geography quiz over the 11 weeks. And in case you missed the announcement at the start, next week will be our final ever geography live quiz. We're going out next Tuesday, 7 p.m. Can I urge you to get everybody here, get all your friends here? I am going to try and arrange a number of special guests. Not just that, I might even be able to offer a prize. Can you believe it? A prize for the first ever time. But I have to say that prize may well come from some kind and generous sponsors and not from the Headington Geography budget, just to be very clear on that. Any prize that we give away will be coming from kind and generous sponsors, not... it will be a huge finale. We're going to go out big next week. We want everyone to come. We're going to have numerous special guests next week. You never know. Mr. Williams might even appear for a question himself again. He remains the quiz that I did with Mr. Williams. If you want to see it, go back on the channel a few weeks. If you've missed it, it still is the most viewed of all the quizzes. I think it's over 200 views on that quiz. So thank you very much to everyone who enjoyed and joined in on that one. They were all there to see Mr. Williams' geography talent. I think that was it. That was it. I think it's time for question number 4 as Jessica takes a 3-0 lead. Yes, and okay, I think we can confirm if Mr. Williams is free, he'll definitely be back next week for a question. But we want to have multiple guests next week, hopefully. So fingers crossed they can all attend. Let's move on to question number 4. Which country formerly ruled Iceland? Mr. Cunningham, what is going on with these questions tonight? Incredibly tricky. There is a clue because Iceland is highlighted on red, and there's another place that this country, oh my goodness, so quick. Wow. Greenland is red, and Greenland is still under the control of Denmark. And that was the correct answer that came in from Natalie. So well done, Natalie. I think we need to give a big, can we give a big air horn to Natalie? I think we can, Natalie. Natalie makes it Jessica Taylor, JT3, Natalie 1. So Natalie is making a comeback. And well done to all those. There was a number of incorrect answers coming in there, but there was lots of answers coming in pretty quickly. But well done to Natalie. You are on the scoreboard, and that is what is important, isn't it? Get on that scoreboard. I think it's time for question number 5. Question number 5. Are you ready? Oh, what is this? Where can Scaffel Pike, England's highest peak, be found? Now, we're not looking for England because we're told England in the question. Where can it be found? And I don't want any silly answers. Oh, can we have interesting request? Yeah, very interesting request. I will think about that, Isabella. Thank you. Oh, unbelievable, unbelievable. The first person on my screen is indeed Jessica Taylor, and I think that deserves a massive drum roll. Followed by an air horn, because it's Jessica 4, Natalie 1. Oh, wow, we are on fire. It is indeed the Lake District. Well done, superb. This is just fantastic. So many correct answers in there. So thank you to everyone with all those amazingly correct answers that come in so quick. We'd barely finished reading out the question. Time to move on to question number 6. Oh, there's a hint in the photograph. Which city is built entirely upon a series of small islands? Let's play. Oh. Currently at Jessica Taylor 4, Natalie P1. And we're looking for the name of a city. It's a big clue if you look at those very city-specific boats down there. Gondolas. First in. Yeah, it is worth saying it. Jessica is on fire tonight. But first in is Iona. Well done, Iona. Air horn time. Iona's on the scoreboard. It is Jessica 4, Natalie 1, Iona 1. Well done. There was so many correct answers in there. Well done, Imogen. Well done, Jessica. Well done, Natalie. Well done, Mr. Williams. Well done, Lenny. Well done, Isabella. So many. Well done, Lucy. Yeah, and of course, well done, Iona. You got the correct answer. Absolutely superb. Well done. It's time to move on to question number 7. Let's do it. Oh, not one of these again, Mr. Cunningham. 2 flags. I'm quite into my flags at the moment, as you can tell. Which country has the largest population? 2 flags. You need to know the flags in order to know which one has the largest population. I'm going to take an A or B. You don't need to name the country. If you just give me A or B, that will be fine. So if you're unsure, take a guess. Let's play. Ooh. There is huge number of correct answers in. Let me scan. Again, they all came in so quick that I need to quickly scan up. And I have the first correct answer is from Lynette. Well done, Lynette. You are on the scoreboard because the answer was indeed, if we can get it up, there we go. It is indeed France. It was A. France has an astounding 67 million. That is according to 2019 figures. Poland, 38. I think a lot of people think Poland is a little bit more than that. Let's do a air horn. There is the air horn for Lynette. It is Jessica 4, Natalie 1, Iona 1, and Lynette 1. As we go into question 8. Oh my goodness, what a tricky question. Let's play. What British island accessible by road only at low tide is also known as Holy Island? Wow. Wow. What a tough question. If you are playing along with your family, maybe ask your parents, ask your person who is in your house, if you have relatives or if you live with relatives or brothers, sisters, uncles, aunts. Oh, we have a correct answer in. We've got lots of answers coming in. I think we're going to accept, but we'll accept the spelling doesn't have to be exact, but we are going to take the first answer, which I think is close enough to it, is from Imogen. Well done, Imogen. It is indeed Lindisfarne. I was about to show you this in advance and kind of hide that. But if you're unsure exactly where we are or how it is only accessible on low tide, here is this lovely causeway. Newcastle upon Tyne, 60 miles that way. Berwick upon Tweed, 8 miles that way. If you're interested, it's up the A1 and in you go. That is indeed the correct answer. So well done, Imogen. So it is, let's give an air horn. Come on. Well done, Imogen. Jessica 4, Natalie 1, Iona 1, Lynette 1, and Imogen 1. What a fantastic set of answers we had there. Huge number of correct answers again. So well done all. I think it's time to move on to question number 9. Let's do it. In which country is the ancient city of Petra? Let's play. Oh, need to take Imogen's answer down. So there we go. Let's see if we can get lots of answers coming in. Oh, a few incorrect answers. Oh, the first correct answer is indeed, it is not Greece, it's not Libya. It is indeed, the first person in was Mr. Williams. Mr. W is first in with Jordan. Do we have a... We do. It's tricky. It was tricky, but Mr. Williams was first. Air horn. Oh, fantastic. It is Jessica Taylor 4, Natalie 1, Iona 1, Lynette 1, Imogen 1, and Mr. Williams 1. If you are sitting in the crowd wondering how is this quiz going to end up, who's going to win, there's one question left. So we're playing for pride. We're playing to get on this board. That is a tune. That is an absolute tune. A lot of people know the other Run DMC track, don't they? But It's Tricky is fantastic. Not originally by them, actually, is it? I think they covered it. But anyway, enough of the music trivia. Jessica's obviously our winner, you know, and I think maybe we should all do a drum roll for her. Yeah. And the winner of week 11, the penultimate quiz, Jessica Taylor. Jessica, well done. So we're all playing for pride. This is like when you know you can't win the league. This is what all the clubs will be doing when Liverpool win the Premiership next week. We're playing just to keep our spirits up. So let's go for it. Well done, Jessica. A huge victory. Hopefully, and I'm sure you'll want to replicate that next week when we have a big prize available. We're all playing, and it is the continent of Africa, which, as I always say in the world of geography, and anyone who's been taught by me before, or hopefully taught by anyone in the Headington Geography Department, know that one of the things that I always say that I want everyone to be very, very, very well aware of, that Africa is a continent made up of a significant number of countries with different cultures, different ways of life, different music, different tribes. Very, 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 very diverse. So we can't talk in geography answers, or in fact to anyone in real life about Africa. Oh, you're from Africa. Oh, you're African. No, you're probably from a particular country. And there is how many of them? Are you ready? Let's play question number 10. Go. Let's play. Main theme. Yes, let's play. Pride is indeed an admirable goal, and we're playing. It's not 42. Wrong answer. It's not 34. And there is our runner-up for this evening, and it is going to, drum roll, runner-up with 2 points. And this is her second point. It is indeed 54 countries. Bonus point, if anyone can tell me the youngest country in Africa. I'm challenging myself now to come up with a year, which I can't do off the top of my head, but only a handful of years ago, this country was born. It split from a country, obviously that was part of it. It split in two. Can anyone tell me the youngest African country? Anybody know? Does anyone know? It was founded in the 9th of July 2011. Google has just told me I should have known that, shouldn't I? The youngest country in Africa, the youngest of our 54 African countries. Anybody? There is no points available for this. Begins with S, double S, something S. Anybody? All right. It is indeed. I'm checking if we've got anything coming through. New comments. Oh, my screen appears to be jammed. Oh yes, lots of correct answers coming in here. South Sudan is indeed the correct answer, and its capital, Juba. Do you know, Mr. Williams, Somaliland is a very interesting one. Ethiopia currently control that particular bit of land in a sense, but yeah, I mean, there are claims that it wants to be separate, not quite achieved to be separate yet. Some interesting other answers there. And Iona, I thank you, and thank you for your support, and thank you for everyone else for the support over the last 11 weeks. How could we have got through this quite horrible period? It is, yeah, it's an unrecognised state. Yeah, there is a number of unrecognised states. I don't think we could have got through this period without the enthusiasm of all of you guys who've played this now for 12 weeks. I want to thank all of you for your enthusiasm, your geographical spirit that has lived on through what has been challenging times. And hopefully now, as things start to become a bit more normal, we will enjoy summer. And I cannot wait to see everyone hopefully back in school in September. And if you are one of our alumni or if your parents, thank you too for all your support. It has been fantastic. And next week, let's get everybody, let's make sure that we don't have the 200 views after. And I know it might be lovely weather and everything else, but getting 150, 200 views after is great. But let's try and get as many people live as we can next week. Tell your friends, tell everybody, and hopefully we'll have a lovely big audience next week. From me, Miss Cunningham, and all the geography department, we would like to say a huge thank you. Stay safe, enjoy the sun, and take care. We will see you next week. It's going to be big. We're going out with a bang. Take care, stay safe, and thank you very much for all the kind and lovely messages. From me, Miss Cunningham, good night.